Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of fucking
tell us! Alright?
They literally leave us in the dark, and it's just really fucking.
And apparently not. He's chilling.
I don't appreciate it.
What really did happen, you know? Like a lot of stuff happened.
A lot of shit did happen.
Also, you guys don't want to talk like not loud,
But decently
like,
loud.
Like black people loud. So like,
Okay.
you know,
James knows the rules. He been down
he
this
knows
chill
the
for.
vibes. Loves to overalls.
Yeah, he was the first. He was the first apparent guest on your show.
Yeah, actually, yeah, him
He
and
was.
Jameson. Him and Jameson.
First guest.
Yeah.
First time appearance for Xavier Eggy Torres.
Exactly.
Go,
Eggy.
bro.
I love how you abbreviated the Eggy part as my middle.
Gotcha.
I like that. I like what you did there.
No, first appearance in the Fire Crib, you know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is my humble abode. It's,
Mans is a fan of Creed, but the Puerto Rican Creed.
yes, absolutely.
That's our cartelos, home. That's
I tried to do the thing. Anyways, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Three Kings podcast. We're back. A lot of, it's basically, let's just call it a year, because it felt like a year.
We're in a new year. It's 2021 now.
It's 2021 now. A lot's just gone down. Like,
we're back in school, which has been
it's been surprisingly okay, but like,
yeah, you know, just like
it kind of feels like prison, but not really.
Listen, dude,
It's
we're getting cases.
We are no. There was another a case right after the week before we left for spring break.
Exactly.
And the thing is, they don't email us. They email the parents.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is kind of fucking
tell us! Alright?
They literally leave us in the dark, and it's just really fucking.
And apparently not. He's chilling.
I don't appreciate it.
He's chilling.
I think that might have been mine.
That's right here. The other ones.
Okay, that's your bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's okay.
But yeah, like it's been a big year for almost like everything: music, boxing, wrestling. MMA is kind of like wrestling, but it's mixed martial arts.
Whoa!
UFC.
Don't downgrade MMA
right, you
like
know what?
that. Don't downgrade.
You are a retired veteran grandpa.
Hey, speaking of MMA, McGregor.
No. His name is Connor now. Okay.
Oh, Connor.
Mystic Mac
is
a man of 2020.
Oh, he's a man of the past.
He's a man of the
that
past.
man died.
That man is Connor now.
He lost to Dennis.
How do you lose to? It's like.
Mystic
I mean,
Mac.
hey man.
That wasn't. He didn't even look like he wanted to be there. He just walked in like, all right, let me go home.
Get kicked in the leg.
Hey man, that fight was pretty cool. Underdog, like.
Don't get me fight. Really good fight for the other dude, but I feel like everyone wanted to see the other
dude.
Well, obviously.
Connor could have done better.
It could have honestly. It could have been anyone's fight, but everyone was in Connor's corner.
Yeah.
Everyone was Connor.
Yeah.
No, literally. That was the most underwhelming turnout since 2016 election.
Basically.
Just like Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul, it can be anyone. Like, no one wants to think about this, but if you really do, it can kind of be anyone's fight. Logan, just the being not even. Let's just be. He's not.
He's really not a boxer.
He's not.
Why would you whisper that?
No,
of course
he's not a boxer.
He's a tall white
He's a flat earther, bro. Come on.
He's a tall white dude who wants to fight.
He's a fucking flat earther. You know what really baffles me is the fact that he wasn't a flat earther. He was a flat earther before he got his fucking head bashed in, which proves to me.
He's gonna get his ass beat badly by Floyd Mayweather.
Absolutely.
Because he was a wrestler. He was a
But
really good
thing is,
wrestler.
He was like going to state, right?
If he was to fight someone and makes me Israel Alessandro, he's not someone we should actually fight.
No, the style bender.
He couldn't be a wrestler because then all his adolescent friends would call him gay. I mean, not friends. I meant fans.
Oh my god, dude. It's been a big year for
it's kind of sus, dog.
For example, really, really crazy but expected switch up. Trippy, you guys listen to Trippy's new album?
No.
It's a full-on rock album.
Have you guys listened to Kid Cudi's new album?
Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon 3.
Yes.
Highly anticipated.
No,
it
listen.
was good.
That album, alright, I'm going to tell you something right now. That album is very special to me, mainly because, I went to Florida last year from December 23rd to January 5th. And I spent a lot of time with my dad, and I reconciled a lot of shit with him that I'm not going to get into right now.
You put stuff behind it. Let's just you put stuff behind it.
Yeah. Me and him essentially made water under the bridge, and fucking on the flight home from Florida, I was listening to that whole album on the flight back, bro. It was. Dude,
I listened to half of it,
great.
and for some reason, I haven't gotten the chance to listen to the other half. It's like, it was good. It kept me like intrigued, like song after song, but I just couldn't. I haven't been able to listen to the other half yet. But it's like really good because it's one of the best.
I love the album cover. Album cover's trippy as
It's
fuck.
Fire, right?
It is.
Stripped out, bro. Things stripped out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As you can see, this is not David Conan. This is
Grandpa
Willis. Okay?
Yeah, this is Grandpa Willis.
You
he's
heard
a new
me.
character that we're introducing.
Yes, sir.
You gotta move his
You heard.
You heard. This is Grandpa Willis. You know he's been retired for 40 years.
Hey yo, it's a new year, new president.
Yeah.
Biden.
Biden.
Let's just you know what, we're not gonna say anything. You know what we're gonna say? We're gonna say Biden. We're gonna say Biden. Biden.
Danger zone.
Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe. Get a sloppy all around the park, yeah.
Sleepy Joe. We're gonna say Biden, okay?
No. Listen. You say Biden. I say Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe.
The thing about Biden is that like Biden thinks I'm not a fan. Like,
no,
I'm a fan, but I'm not a fan. He's better.
Nobody is.
No. He's done the same stuff Trump has,
but
he
buried
it.
But he's willing to step up to it and like kind of accept it and turn his ways around. As in Trump is making it worse for himself.
Absolutely.
Wait, didn't they tear down like one of his plazas a couple days ago?
Yeah.
One of his buildings. It was like.
Like I saw a video. It just went like it just demolished. What was that?
It was like a hotel or something.
Oh, because I know all of his properties were fucking terrible.
I'm gonna get deep right now. All right, I'm gonna get some really philosophical shit. Now, excuse my dog.
No, you're good. You're good. But, that's Mariah. She's the other guy.
Mariah.
She's my guard dog. But listen, no matter what party you stand for, no matter who you stand for, all right. Every single election since not even since 9/11, probably even before, but it's just mostly prevalent now, is no matter who you vote for, the only people that are going to win is the people who lobby towards politicians.
I'm not big politicians last thing. I know my researchers. I'll do my background history about people that are running, but I'm not really huge into politics like that. Like just in case someone's like, do you even know who blah blah is? I have like background knowledge, but yeah, I got some information.
That's the most reason why I don't talk about it, because I don't like, if I don't know about something, I'm not really gonna talk about it like I act like I'm a fucking scholar on that shit.
I've done my research.
Yeah, I know you. You're like big, like you're not big, but like you know your shit around that area, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I do my research, and the more you look into it, the more that you notice that each party is honestly more similar than you're led to think. And the weirdest part is some politicians from each side, they do see each other as actual opposites, but in the end, all they care about is either keeping their power and expanding it where it can be expanded, and not letting anyone else have it. It's just one big club, and you're not in it, and neither am I. Nobody's in this.
This is true.
This election, though, because the election was rigged.
So,
well, I mean, except James.
No,
but
James, he's not what he's Caucasian. Okay.
Caucasian.
Gotta mix a little bit.
We have accepted.
Yeah, we've accepted.
Because this election was iffy, though. They thought saying that the election was rigged and shit, and all saying this and that.
Listen,
I feel like there wasn't a good person
rigged.
to vote for in the
Rigged.
election.
No, there really wasn't, though.
Yeah.
No, your votes don't. Listen, I think everybody knows that your votes don't count for
especially in
president.
Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because you have to look into gerrymandering, and gerrymandering is all about every 5 years politicians will draw up districts. Some of these districts, the shapes of them will be so fucking weird and just not coherent, and it's just not consistent at all. Because what they do when they draw districts is that they separate towns and certain people in certain neighborhoods and certain minorities, so that only a certain amount of people can vote at this certain county. Otherwise, you'd have to go to somewhere else in a different town, and you may not even be registered to vote there.
Yeah.
So it literally just fucking streamlines a bunch of people. So say
It's Banana Man.
Yeah, Banana Man. So you have a 5x4 grid. All right.
Yeah.
So if you if you cut that grid in half evenly, you would have like a blue majority and a red majority. Okay. Now, what politicians will do is they'll carve it up into shapes so that no matter what you do, there's always going to be a majority that's been rigged from the start, which is how the shape of it is. And no matter who you vote for, it doesn't matter. And politicians will tell you to vote because if you don't go out and vote, there's still going to be a winner due to the Electoral College. And the Electoral College is just made up of former politicians and a bunch of aristocrats that don't give a fuck about you. Politicians do not give a fuck about you. They don't.
They just want votes.
You're calling out a lot of people now.
Call them out.
No, I'm not calling out anybody. I'm not calling out anybody because it's nobody specific.
You're calling them on their bullshit is what you're doing. Call them on the bullshit.
Absolutely. And nobody seems to notice and nobody seems to care because Americans are the most willfully ignorant people. You want to know why? Because
America.
No, because listen,
living large.
We live in one of the richest countries right now. The only one in the.
Actually, you know what I just found out? You know what? We just broke a new record for the debt world
national debt.
National debt. It's like 281 trillion, I think. We're at 281 trillion right now.
281 trillion.
Like as of like 2 days ago, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and Biden, he I think he denied for like something where it's like forgiveness for student debt. It's like they wanted it to be 50,000 somewhere around that. And he's just no, we're gonna keep it 10,000. And I'm like, well, damn. Why are you doing it?
You know, one of our teachers, Mr. He's still in student loan debt.
Wait, the one with the glasses, or the
yes,
one from Berkeley?
He is. I think 100. This is okay. I haven't been in his class in a long time, and I'm not saying.
I'm always talking to him because I'm always in the halls.
I'm not saying this is quote for quote. I'm not saying this is accurate by any means. But from the number that I remember, he was roughly like either student loan debt or just.
Well, damn.
And then he was talking about how another teacher was in.
I feel like we should kind of like bleep that out because it's like personal information.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like kind of personal information about it.
We can talk about it. But we can talk about anything, but we have to bleep it out.
But I'm sorry.
No, you're right. No, you're right. Like don't even like continue like. We're not trying to like censor. I'm just like I might have to like bleep the number.
It's one of those
you can still talk about
anything, but you said bleep.
But anyways,
the bleeps are funny as fuck.
So fucking
bloopers.
Yeah, bloopers. So anyways, about that number, okay. Working as a teacher, you are not going to be able to pay off money that is in the 6 digits.
Well, the thing is, I'm not surprised he's not trying to like get another job because it's like any teacher's there for the kids.
But the thing is though is that making money as a teacher, I mean, I feel like any single person though can like come off and like working off like a daily job and make a decent amount of money by making investments. Investments is a good way to make at least nearly like. You can probably at least maybe $100,000 nearly, if not $50,000 yearly, if you start investing money like that. So I feel like if he was to like invest into stocks or invest money in general, he could probably pay off that debt in like a few years time though. I feel like people just don't focus about like, investing money and shit like that.
Absolutely.
A fucking 6th grade teacher investing money into the Green Bay Packers, and my man is like living, and he lives in East Meadow.
Do you remember my teacher? No, not my teacher. My dad. He had a Green Bay Packers hat. It was dope as fuck.
No kidding. But anyways, so back to what I was talking about. So working as a teacher, all right. Say this teacher doesn't invest in the stock market either because he can't afford it or he just doesn't see any interest in it. Whatever. Okay. If he works as a teacher for all his life, he most likely will not be able to pay off that student loan debt, and he will be stuck with it for life until he dies, and then the bank just gives up.
He like tilt your head to see if we're actually still recording. I don't know why my head noise like.
Yeah, say I was about to get up. I was like, I don't want to ruin anything.
Am I getting too political?
Nah, we're good.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
No, dude, you can. Let's be honest.
14 minutes.
You never get too political. You can just get. Some people just get too
passionate.
Excited.
Yeah.
Excited.
Deep.
Because for some people, it's a passion. It's like you gotta respect, and not even like, not even just like, not just saying like all the like good people and like. Even like a bum asshole or some shit, you still gotta respect the passion.
Absolutely.
Anyways,
I feel just like I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I see what you're putting down, homie.
Yeah.
But like we said in the beginning, a lot of shit has gone down and changed.
Mm-hmm. But back to the election though, and Joe Biden. No matter who you vote for, it's just gonna be some rich, out of touch person who
they
just
came up
cares.
from a rich family.
Yeah, they came from a rich. Yeah, exactly. Who came from a rich family who just cares about either keeping their power or seeing where they can expand it.
Yeah.
Like the U.S. and the U.S. walks around like it's the greatest country ever.
It's not.
If you do your research,
It used to, quote unquote, it used to.
yeah, quote unquote used to, yeah. And you know what doesn't make sense? Like
allegedly,
like
there's no proof.
let's talk about let's talk about your rights. All right.
Now, speech.
No, listen. Let's talk about your rights. All right. There's this guy that I watch. His name is George Carlin. He's a comedian, but he's also just a very, very insightful man, and I love him from my heart. And I wish he was still alive.
I've heard his name before.
George Carlin, he's great. Look him up. Anybody who's listening, look him up. Either when you're done watching, when you guys get home.
And make sure you like and subscribe real quick. Like,
oh yeah,
subscribe
absolutely. Please like and subscribe.
Go listen to us on Spotify,
this is a shameless
Apple
plug.
Podcast, any podcast streaming service. We got you. Go listen. Go listen.
And them only money,
please.
What? Cash at me too.
Shut the
So George Carlin, he had this one piece where he was talking about rights in America, and how people rights are, you don't have rights. Rights are something made up. All right, made up just like the Tooth Fairy, just like the Three Little Pigs story. Rights are just made up.
Tooth Fairy's made up?
Yeah, man.
Son of a bitch! What the? No, I'm playing.
Hey, you want to hear something even crazier? What? Santa's not real either.
What the?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking bitch out, motherfucker.
No.
Adult content warning.
Yeah, adult content warning. So he was talking about how rights are made up, okay? And what's really weird about rights is that there's a different amount of rights in different countries. Sweden has like 6 rights. Denmark has, I think, 20. We have 26 or 27. Denmark has like 26. Germany has like almost 30 or something. I don't know. But and whenever people ask the question, where do our rights come from? Oh, well, they're God-given rights. Okay, well, if they're God-given rights, then I guess fucking slavery just slipped his mind then. Apparently, it just slipped his mind until the mid 1800s. You know what I
kind of hate?
What?
That one kid who's like, well, were you there back then? Why the fuck do you keep bringing it up? I just wanna give a quick.
Go fuck yourself.
Have a great
Whoever
night.
that guy is, you know who you are.
Pull up to your house.
Yourself.
Okay, let's not get too violent, but have a great night. But besides that, go fuck yourself. No,
it's better. Is it okay?
There's a way I can blur it out, but I.
Oh, because I was deadass about to pull an Elon Musk.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, see that?
I know. I wouldn't. Here's the thing. I wouldn't recommend it, but at the same time, you can. Because there's a software I have where I can blur anything out.
But we're gonna get like the monetized for this.
I can't. No, you can't.
Just pull the curtain. Just pull the curtain over the camera.
Or for this,
Here.
Yeah. Dude, no, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, like big, muscular.
No, you're good.
Black man.
Okay.
I have to put a whole rectangle over it. It's fine. It's fine.
A whole rectangle?
You're sure not.
I mean,
alright, so
we get the monetized or not?
Yeah.
We're not even monetizable yet.
Oh yeah, shit.
We haven't hit
You're fine.
You haven't hit 100K yet.
Tonight, guarantee.
Alright,
I get
so
you
anyways. So he was talking about how you have no rights, okay? Now, I don't know if you, this is some like personal shit. Who was on Emerald in 8th grade?
I was on
You were?
I wasn't.
Oh, nobody was?
I was.
You were? You remember Mr. Demaria?
Mr. Mary's a fucking G.
You remember when? You know that.
We're on the other side.
Remember when we learned about Japanese internment camps in the 1940s after Pearl Harbor?
I have the tiniest bit of recollection.
Okay, well back in 1942, after 1941, I believe, I forget which year, but after Japan bombed Pearl Harbor, millions of Japanese American citizens, honest living Japanese citizens who had no ill will towards the country that they lived in and loved, suddenly had to go to these internment camps. They had no right to an attorney, had no right to a jury of their peers, no right to a trial. The only right they had was right this fucking way. You know?
Yes. He's not wrong.
No, it's not.
They took all their rights and put them in like concentration camp type
essentially
stuff.
They pulled a Hitler.
No, they did.
They pulled a Hitler.
But no, it was America, so it was okay. It was for the safety of the country. It was for the safety of the country. Don't worry.
Which
you know.
I think
this is America.
Listen, my point is like, listen, if your rights can be taken away from you, you have no rights.
Yeah.
Basically,
they're privileges. They're privileges.
This ain't the earn.
So that's what I'm kind of wondering. Like, why do they call it rights? They're not rights because they can rights is something that can never ever be taken away from you that you can carry on with the entire lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
A privilege is something that can easily be taken away, which it can by
like
any single human being. Rights is a privilege.
I
don't know why they call it
privilege. Yeah, you can go through driving school, you can get your permit, and then you can work your way up and get your license.
Your mom's not.
But, yeah, Mom.
When you're done, can I ask you to just go to the mailbox?
Yes.
All my meds came to the mailbox for me today.
Yes.
Thanks, Bubba.
Yep.
We got you.
Okay. So, anyways. So
that's the fucked up thing. Most like not I'm not saying every single thing. There are some things that you learn in school that they honestly just either whitewash or lie about it, or just like brainwash it. Like you know what I learned about
Martin Luther King and Malcolm X are the most whitewashed individuals ever to be taught in American schools, and it's pitiful and it's honestly sad because it waters down the actual accomplishments that they made. It waters down how fearless and courageous they were, and how no matter how much adversity was really against them, and like all the shit we're taught in school about how much they went up against is completely understated. It's 100% understated. Yeah, Dr. King went to jail, and Malcolm X was seen as a radical Muslim. But it's a lot harsher than that. These people were hosed down by firefighters. They were brought to jail unjustly, and yes, they probably didn't even get fair trials.
Like that, because I wondered this. I asked my teacher. I have U.S. history with Miss. So I asked, like, I was like wondering, and I asked her, like, why, or this might have been Miss. Why haven't some of the things in history, like history books, they haven't really updated them much, at all. They're still dated back to last update is like 2005. Like, I'm guessing.
Yeah, listen, everything. America's still, like, the political climate of America is still like post 9/11, and it's been absolutely, because. All that everybody is worried about now is national security, and we need to keep away invaders, and we can't let the communists take over, you know, and
we all got. Well, let's be honest. Every single American got their lives violated.
22 minutes in.
22 minutes. Every single American got their lives violated last year because of the whole coronavirus pandemic. Right when it started, everyone was not ready for it. No. Everyone was fucking panicking. I was fucking panicking out of luck because I'm high risk because I got fucking asthma and shit, and I can fuck up my lungs. And two,
Mason,
no one was expecting it.
Mason, I'm hoping you're okay with me disclosing.
I do.
We have to bleep that part out.
No. Actually, no. It's complicated because I started it. Only reason why I started it is one.
Not saying like I did.
Yeah, depression, and mostly I haven't been able to sleep because of something that happened a while ago.
No, that's understandable. But
and
I was just saying that because also weaken your immune system. So
yeah, I heard about that.
I was scared about that too.
I heard about
that.
That's why most people. You're supposed to do it. You mostly are gonna want to do it inside, not outside, because you're exposed to all that like toxic oxygen and shit. Like
toxic oxygen.
Yeah, and that's so. You know what else I found out, right? Guess why they don't teach us about hibernation in bears, for example, anymore?
Why?
They don't fucking eat a shit ton of food and sleep for the entire winter. Those motherfuckers are still awake. I learned about this shit yesterday. I saw a fucking TikTok about it. I'm not even joking. You know how they used to teach us hibernation shit. They said, for example, bears. They show us a video and stuff. If you were privileged enough to see a video and shit. So they used to always say, oh, they just eat a bunch of food and they go to sleep for the entire winter, and they wake back up That's hibernation.
When I was young, I didn't believe that bullshit. I was like,
Right.
ain't no way.
Right.
Some
That's
bitch
what I would say.
is going in a fucking cave for
right.
fucking days, months, and not eating.
And that was my face.
Like that shit made no sense when I was younger. I never believed that.
Back in my head, just need my entire life.
I never believed
I
it,
was
'cause that
always
shit
like,
made no
there's
sense
no
to me.
way a big ass bear is gonna eat a shit ton of food, go to sleep for the entire winter.
A nigga that weighs more than me.
And you
like,
know what?
ain't no way.
Those they still eat they still eat food, but they don't like fucking carbo load like they're going to a swim meet the next day. They eat food and they're still awake. You know what they do in the winter? They slow down their metabolism. That's what they do. They eat less and they slow down their metabolism. That's what they fucking do. Those guys are still
Because that shit made no sense to me.
But
It
like,
made
think
no
how much
sense.
food they have to eat.
Bro.
Right.
Like, just a single
Right.
day, how much
Bro,
food they
all
have
my
to eat.
elementary teachers.
My man's like,
lied
what
to
the
me.
fuck?
Right.
Bro.
Bro, I dropped my phone when I read the article. I'm
All
like,
my
there's no
elementary
fucking way.
teachers have been lying to
Exactly.
me
Now listen.
for a good chunk of my life as a
My
friend.
man's
Right,
thinking about
and
the
that's
future.
why you haven't heard shit about hibernation in bears since like not even Maple Street. We learned that in like what was it, Meadowbrook? I believe it was Meadowbrook. I learned that in Meadowbrook.
Yeah,
I never
That's
believed
why
it. I
you've
never
never
believed it.
heard about that since.
I said, no nigga sleeping from days in and days out.
Right.
No, a nigga is heavier than
That's
me.
what I'm saying. Why should we trust what a book says about what happened in the past?
That shit
We
made
should
no
just
sense
like that's what I'm saying. Why is history taught to us the way it is? That's what I'm always wondering.
History has been taught. This history's been rigged from the start, guys.
Well, yeah,
Like
obviously.
literally,
it's
go
fucking-
all
it's
the way
history.
back. Go all the way back to when we stole all this land from fucking Native Americans.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know,
Like,
and you
really,
know.
go back to that. But no, you know what? Now, in almost
Shit,
any
you
American,
put the phone down.
listen,
You put the phone down. Hold
in
on.
almost any American history book, that great expansion all the way to California, that was called Manifest Destiny.
I think are we learning about
Now,
that
now
history?
listen.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Manifest.
I don't
No,
know.
just listen. No, just manifest destiny. Doesn't that just sound like a very engaging,
No, you know what that sounds
magical, whimsical term?
That sounds
for
like
West-
a game
yeah,
that you
right?
can play on an Xbox.
Exactly. Manifest destiny.
Sounds like a fairy tale story.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, you know what it actually was? It was about
Bunch of
you-
motherfuckers robbing.
No, listen. It was about natives who have been here longer than the colonists have. And it was about these colonists being fucking ruthless, giving them diseased blankets.
Mhm.
Anything that would get them sick or
The
would just kill
motherfuckers
them.
murdered them. That's
No, but
what
They
happened.
would be
Listen,
murdered and
they
slaughtered
murdered
them. Exactly.
ruthlessly because obviously guns outmatch a fucking bow and
Spears.
spear.
And everyone was dying, but because they didn't have no
Vaccines.
antibiotics, nothing, no vaccines.
Yep.
Dude, you know you know what they were dying from? Fucking bronchitis.
Yep.
Motherfuckers were dying from
They were
bronchitis.
dying from
back then.
bronchitis. They were dying from smallpox.
Yup.
Fucking measles. You
Yup.
name it. You name it. They fucking got it, bro.
they
You
gave
name
it
it.
up.
know
They
what I
got
never
it.
seen before?
They were legit like a fucking. Listen, the Native Americans' body was essentially a fucking supermarket for diseases.
Basically.
You want it, bro. You got it.
It was
It's
like the
probably in
the
there.
virus plug.
The virus
still good?
plug.
27 minutes, though?
27?
Yeah.
God damn, we are some smart ass motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Mostly I do though.
But literally, we stole their land, and now they're reduced to these tiny little ass fucking Indian reservations.
Mhm.
And the reservations they're on are piss fucking poor.
They're underfunded. Like schools, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's underfunded. Like
You know what's
literally,
fucked
they
up?
have high illiteracy rates
Like,
because the kids grow up so
Basically,
broke.
the
You know
richer
what's
get
fucked
richer.
up?
And you know what happens when you raise a dumb population? You raise a population that could easily be controlled. And a population without critical thinking is a population that will give you almost whatever you want. Learn from any country with a cult of personality. North Korea, Vietnam, the Soviet Union, even Yugoslavia. All those countries had their government revolve around a cult of personality for their leaders.
Mhm.
And listen, I know these Indian reservations are small, but almost like any impoverished like cities, like Springfield, right next door. You know how many fucking piss poor people are over there? I'm not trying to be judgmental or anything, but it's how it is.
It's a lot and I feel like they're kind of and hear me out. This is just a whole conspiracy theory. There is no proof, but this is just off my like seeing of everything because I'm one observantist like hell. So you guys, I'm gonna assume that you guys have heard about like this like the snatchings like Chicopee and Springfield that have
Yeah.
happened recently.
But I think so. This shit's been going for a long time. Though.
I know, but here's the thing.
But
honestly, what if they're
media.
trying to thin out the population? Like, think about it. Because one, Springfield is way overpopulated than it was back then. And there's like, there are way less.
I'm gonna add on to that theory.
They might do that to scare people.
No, I'm gonna add on to that theory.
There's a point.
Human trafficking.
Human trafficking.
They can thin the population and make money.
That's what I'm saying. What if that? Honestly, what if that's government funded? Be honest. What if that's government funded? Now, please, whoever my FBI agent is to observe me, please do not shoot me. Okay, I am an innocent man.
Now, whoever FBI is personally dedicated to me. Hi, nice to meet you. I hope we have a great. I hope we have the best record and the longest record you can put on me. Because boy, when you pull it out, I want you to be reading that son of a bitch for a while.
I'll see you to dinner, have a nice night.
We can go to the 99 Chick-fil-A, it don't matter,
friendlies.
Nah, bro. Nah, listen, man. We gotta treat...
McDonald's.
Nah, bro. Uno, Chicago Grill.
Yes,
Uno, Chicago Grill.
No. Chili's.
Oh, Chili's!
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Welcome to Chili's. Oh, shit.
I was trying to go to Chili's, man.
But, This has been a great conversation, gentlemen.
Really
I'm glad we've all put each other on a watch list because you decided to have me on a podcast.
So, Jerry, I'll be expecting you at my doorstep next week.
Imagine if you actually have an agent dedicated to you that's named Jerry.
Honestly, I believe we all do.
In an alternate, no, dude, listen, in a universe somewhere out there, that's happening.
Wait, if you think about it, right? There's like 300.
Hold on.
There's like 330 million people in the U.S.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are half of them FBI agents, or are there 330 million more people?
Holy shit.
Now listen, whoever sniper has a laser on our head, please, we have stuff to do tomorrow, man.
Yeah, bro.
I got kids to feed homes.
Yeah, Dad.
We gotta upload this podcast.
Edit and upload.
Yeah, bro. We gotta upload this shit.
But anyways, I feel like you guys want to go along. You want to use, just like chill for now because it's the first episode back. See, by the way, season 2. We're coming back with a bang. New stuff, a lot of stuff in the works. I know we said it before, but still.
This is episode 1 of season 2.
Yeah. Episode 1, season 2.
I'm gonna pilot.
The pilot for season 2, my God.
I'm gonna pilot first. Oh my God.
Yeah, but we're honestly, I feel like we're a show first and a podcast second. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, if you actually can turn this shit to a show, that'd be gas.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be dope. But like, bro, honestly, that's what
I
was talking about this before.
Listen, if we keep working at it, listen, guys, if we keep working at it, we could have like a whole Joe Rogan experience.
Right.
That's the goal.
What we were, bro. Me and him used to. We still do. We always have fucking business meetings on the phone, trying to talk about where's this gonna go.
I'll find niggas to promote us. I'll find people to sponsor us, shit like that.
Because like. We go in on the promotion.
That's why I was like never outside because I was always on the phone with people saying like fuck it out here like both like niggas that are doing like fucking designer clothing or like that were doing like jewelry.
We got brand deals too back then. We got DVDs on our like it used to be sponsored. Yeah. It's like we'll explain that different.
DVD Zone.
DVDs. Different breed.
Right now he's on pause right now.
It's the company's on pause now.
Oh my God. I thought you meant like actual disc DVDs.
Yo.
And like you guys would like sell DVDs.
Yo, I'm the corner selling mixtapes.
CD. Get you see we got Walkmans.
Oh my God.
Take one off. Buy one, get 2 free.
Dude, that reminds. Okay. I went to LA in like 2019 last year, and I went on the Walk of Fame, right?
Yeah.
And literally at the start of the Walk of Fame, you'd find these guys.
Oh, no,
these fucking guys. These guys. These hustlers. And they'd be like, hey, yo. Literally, they'd give me this. They'd give me a CD. With nothing on it, like a burner disc. Yeah, a burner disc, right? And if I was lucky, it'd have some Sharpie written on it, and I know what the fuck the album's called. Yeah. All right, and it'd be in this little white fucking flimsy ass disc envelope.
Yeah,
exactly. And this guy would be like, "Hey, yo, check this shit out and give me a tip."
Yo, speaking of burner discs, you know went from passing out passing out burner discs on literally the side corner to bouncing back with a whole music video calling out Meek Mill, a bunch of other rappers in the industry, 6ix9ine. Fucking Snitch 9. Snitch 9. This motherfucker. And you know what? He only got 1 million views in it now.
Yo, what's this kid's name? Fucking Schmurder's getting out of jail next week.
Schmurder's getting out of jail next week! Free Schmurder. Free Bobby Schmurder.
Fuck yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's a rapper that a lot of people from Minnesota.
About a week ago.
Okay.
Fast Furious 9.
See, listen, I appreciate you guys like not flipping out because I'm not current with shit.
You're chilling.
Okay.
I mean, no, I like early 2000s and like mid 90s to 80s music. My boundaries from like 80s to 90s and to like, cause some like early 2000s music isn't it though. It's
early 2000s.
I'm like,
no, I'm talking like now current like now music. Like some is iffy.
My music taste is weird as fuck. Like
I like
it'll
lyrical
span
rappers.
all the way from like the 20s.
I don't have a style. I don't have a style. Matter of fact,
it's my music stems all like my music taste goes from like the 1920s. Cause listen, jazz. I love jazz.
You like jazz?
I like
jazz.
You like
listen,
jazz?
You like jazz, son?
I love jazz. Just listen, jazz is like the founding for almost literally everything that I listen to.
Duke Ellington. I had a book about it.
Duke Ellington's great.
Fucking
Louis Armstrong is one of my favorites.
No.
This guy named Cab Calloway, I like him too. Now he's a very underrated jazz musician, but he was very, very, very famous back when he was at his prime. Yeah. And he was a very, very talented guy.
Top 3 favorite artists though.
Top 3 favorite art. Ooh, okay.
For jazz or just any artist?
No, just any. Okay.
Ooh, that's
top
a hard
3.
one. Can you count like as a collective like Maroon 5 or like Coldplay or some shit?
Okay, can I do a top 3? Okay, can I do a top 3 for each genre?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so for like rock, my top 3 artists would have to be Nirvana, because listen,
it's
their
Nirvana.
music just speaks to me.
Have you listened to Nirvana?
Yes, Nirvana.
It's everyone. You gotta listen to Nirvana.
Yeah.
You good?
Oh shit, we're actually going long. 36 minutes. We've never gone past that before.
Really?
You so smooth, dude.
I'm a smooth dude, bro.
Anyway, what were you saying?
So anyways, so for rock, my favorite artist would be Nirvana, Pink Floyd,
yes, sir,
and fucking Led Zeppelin. Those are my top 3.
For genres, I got hip hop. I gotta say, Trippie Redd has got me through some dark shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now for R&B, I gotta go with my man Miguel. Okay, and for let's see, I'd say third one, I gotta like. Would you consider like Coldplay as pop, or would that be like
Who?
Coldplay? I feel like that'd be pop. Because I don't know what category that would be, like, fall under.
Hip-hop?
I don't know.
Okay. So for rap, my top artists, let's see. NWA.
Oh, gee, NWA has to be.
Fucking coming straight from the underground.
NWA for sure. Fucking Eminem.
Of course.
Essential. He's an essential.
He has to be for at least top 10. He has to be.
Change the game.
And
Juice.
Juice. And then let's see for R&B. Oh, I gotta think.
Now there's a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Mario, you gotta have Mario. Come on.
Mario.
You should.
Oh shit! Yes.
Be the
one.
Mario. We need copyright.
Belle Biv DeVoe. They're an old.
Belle Biv DeVoe, bro.
Yes.
If you know, you know. New edition.
If you know, you know.
Oh my God, new
edition.
edition.
And Joe Desi.
Really?
Joe Desi, yes.
I did not know you was into Joe Desi.
My mom. Yeah. Listen, I get a lot. I get the R&B shit from my parents.
So do I.
Yeah, bro.
My fucking dad put me on the.
For pop. Okay, let's see. Madonna. I like Madonna. Call me weird.
Wait, really?
Madonna, not my favorite, but she's pretty valid.
Consider
Madonna.
The following, you know.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna say Beatles for pop. Because yeah, they were technically rock, but they were also pop.
They changed a lot of categories. Like
they changed.
I changed. Like I don't ever want to have just one specific category I'll ever be dedicated to for music. Like that's why Jupiter. I wanted to switch it up. Matter of fact, go stream Jupiter on all platforms right now. Run it up. Mason.2x. You know.
Follow James on the gram really quick.
Everyone's Instagram will be linked in the description. All my new single Jupiter is out now on all platforms. That will be linked in the description.
If you're gonna listen, if you're gonna visit my Instagram, just don't go so far. Don't go too far down. You're gonna find some like
Tubby Xavier, dude. Listen,
you're gonna find. No, listen.
If you
scroll down farther, you're gonna find me being chunky as all hell.
No.
You're gonna find some of the most cringiest
Talk to him.
posts you will just
Listen,
ever see.
if you were there for Xavier when he had the full-on clean-ass vest with the red bow tie in the slick back,
that's how I known you was. That's
bro,
what my first
my
came
guy had the bust-down drip. He was clean, okay?
Every time when Jeremiah, but Xavier, but the suit guy, right? The suit guy.
The suit guy.
Yeah,
This kid was
I
always
the suit
dressing
guy.
up clean as hell. Remember Mr. Pluto?
Yeah.
He was
Mr.
like,
Pluto would always
Bruh.
fucking compliment me on that. You wanna know why I did that?
what?
I'm gonna let you in on one of my biggest secrets.
I just want to know why.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
You sure you want to have this, or you?
Nah, listen,
the
because
bizarre.
I know.
Consent is where it's at.
Nah, listen, because I've been dying. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I've honestly been dying to let people know why I did that because
Why?
I know it makes people question
I'm
shit.
I always
So-
wanted this. I didn't
so-
want to ask. I didn't want to feel like a dick.
So one reason why was because first off, I just like to look nice, you know.
Yeah,
See a smooth
you gotta have some drip. You gotta have some.
I just like to look
No.
nice every
Look
day,
at
you
what
know?
he's
I like
wearing, bro.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I've obviously downgraded.
No. Man's is still clean. Man's is still clean.
Thank you.
Still fresh. Still fresh.
But anyways, I just wanted to look nice every time I went out. You know, I wanted to have a good public appearance.
Of course.
Second off, I didn't want to dress like everybody else. You know, I didn't want to it was, it was a shitty rebel. It was a shitty like rebel
You
non-conformity
wanted
type
people
of
to
thing.
see you and not just see you as like
Everyone
another
else.
another
Exactly.
white sheep. You wanted to see.
No,
people
listen,
see,
because
You
listen,
did stand out to me when I first came here.
yeah,
and
I
not
was
even a bad. You never stood out in a bad way. Like nothing. You're
More
you were
like-
just.
I remember I had
now I am. Now I am. But anyways, and like another reason was because I know. Listen, it was also kind of like a social experiment type of thing because people would. I know one of two things is gonna happen.
What?
Either people were gonna look at me and judge and be like, "What the fuck's this kid doing?" Or they would look at me and have questions and then have the balls to talk to me.
Thing is,
I see
at the time,
reverse
And
like kind of like
and I would
reverse
I would just
conversation.
yeah,
That's
I
the
would
weird
just
part.
want to see, you know, who I want to see first off who would be comfortable enough
Oh
to talk.
my-
I wanted to
Dude.
talk to you, but I didn't know your name. I didn't know your name. I was
God,
new
I
here.
think that's how we fucking met at Meadowbrook. I think that's how we met.
I wanted to talk to you, but I didn't know your name.
What's my name?
Big Son Eggy. I mean,
No.
No, that
His
was
name
Deadpool.
is
Deadpool.
Mr. Cheese.
No, it was a Deadpool reference. What's my name?
Like, I'm being so dead. I remember because I saw you wearing a suit, right? You're wearing a red tie with like the blazer and all that shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
so and I remember I was with Jeremiah. I was like, my man's like fresh, right?
Bust down drip.
Right, and Jeremiah said, yeah, he is. And then we kept on walking, right? And I saw you again, right? And this was like a week after, right? And I wanted to walk up to you, but I just didn't know who you were. I heard your name. I was new, so I was like,
Dude, I think that's honestly how we met in Meadowbrook. Cause I feel like that's how we.
No, let's see. No, me and you started hanging out.
I started hanging out with you like just recently.
Yep, Maple Shade.
Shade.
No, me and you listen, this is how me and you started.
How did we meet? I can't remember.
Back in the sandbox.
Legos! Trading Legos at recess!
The trading
near the
section.
vent!
Oh my.
At the door, so that every
My
time we were
God.
called in,
Bro.
we would have
studs
time.
fucking
We would have time to
loved
pack our
Legos.
shit up,
My
and
God.
then we'd be like the first in line.
I fucking loved Legos. I had a
Nah.
whole ass set, bro.
42 minutes.
Me and this kid. It was. You were there too. Met recess trading.
Yeah,
I was
you
a whole new
and
school.
you
dog.
and Nolan.
Nolan,
used to chill.
Jameson,
You and him were like inseparable.
and we had the trading sessions at fucking recess outside. Even though it was fucking brick outside, we were freezing our asses off, sitting on the ground in a little circle. We all had our little boxes of Legos.
We all had our boxes. We all had our
The
kids.
funny part is, at this time, I was getting in fights at my elementary school. I was beating
literally.
David was on the rise to
Yeah,
fame.
Mason,
while we were playing Lego hoops.
Mason, literally, we all had our kits, and
Yo,
literally,
for
we would
real.
just trade. We would just trade
Yo,
shit
my
constantly.
dad was always yelling at me because every time he knew I was coming, like going in the house, because all he heard was a big ass box of Legos shaking in my back because I was running home. And he's like, "Will you shut the fuck up? Will you just put that shit in your room and not take it to school? Just shut the fuck up."
Oh,
Oh my
weird.
God.
So our friend, right? As y'all were training Legos, we had a friend Mosias where he plays football for Central now. I started texting him, right? And this nigga reminded me saying, remember we used to trade WWE action figures together? earlier at recess.
My brother did that shit.
Oh my god.
No, that's some OG veteran shit.
That is some veteran shit. Hold on, I'm just getting a bev. My bad.
Gotta have the bev, you know.
I need a bev. I'm freaking parched.
Bro, man. This is a good episode.
Yeah,
I feel like people are gonna enjoy
We've
this.
ran actually pretty long ago.
Yeah, chill. Oh, he's a smooth dude.
We ran longer than expected to be honest.
We honestly, we were gonna keep it short. Unless I
My
feel
bad.
Like, nah.
My bad.
I feel like we should always do this. Like expect it to be short, but just like on the low, don't even like want it to be long.
Fast and Furious is dropping May.
Oh yeah.
Wait, 9?
Yeah.
Official.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But things you can watch it in theaters.
HBO Max?
I'm about
Yo, speaking
I have
of
HBO Max account. I gotta figure out the password.
I'm about to get a hotel.
Okay, speaking of
and
movies,
just get mad people and just watch it as its own social distancing in the hotel, but like
we'll be following COVID guidelines.
Social distancing. You know
We'll be following COVID guidelines. What was that?
bloody hell.
Yo, pick it up, bro. You gotta take the call.
All right.
We got you.
Hello, sir.
Anyways,
the
yeah.
mob boss.
He's
What? Yes. I'm currently having. All right, listen. I am home right now, but I'm currently recording a podcast with 3 other amigos right now.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Three
Fuck out of
Kings
here.
podcast.
Fuck out of here. I'm gonna spank you.
Okay. The only problem with that is the recording equipment. The recording equipment is right next to our place of operation, and I have to call it that because they're recording. Okay, we're not gonna worry about it. You want to be? Oh.
He wants to come on?
What's the? Want to put on speaker real quick? Say something.
Fuck.
You can sit on speaker real quick.
Fuck.
For the one time.
I think that'll be fine.
You gotta start cutting it low because the combined storage, once it's all edited, put on that.
Yeah. Shit, I didn't think we were ever come back to an hour again.
Yeah.
I didn't think we were gonna film
that's
tonight. I
how.
didn't think we were gonna have time because I wanted you to save gas.
All right.
I didn't mind filming.
I'll introduce you as that. Okay.
Who's
Barry
coming?
Florence.
Who the fuck?
Who?
He's a local entrepreneur.
That's money.
Yeah.
Everyone's gotta have their own hustle.
A mob boss?
No.
Okay.
David, not a mob boss.
No. Okay.
The mob boss is
I'll
the
see
mob
you
boss
when
is
you get
employed.
here. All right. Okay. Just walk in. The door should be unlocked.
He walks into the podcast episode. What the
That's
fuck?
It's a good episode. You know, nice energy. Like I fuck with this. I honestly fuck with like he's.
Nah. We're having a new setup coming in soon. It's a new setup coming in.
David,
A new setup.
park your car deeper in the driveway.
How far can I go in the driveway?
Just don't mush your front bumper into the garage.
You want to do the outro real quick?
Oh, an outro?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll call you back.
Cause once I edit it on there, it's gonna be like.
My bad.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry for that very abrupt conclusion.
Nothing to be sorry about. But anyways, yeah, good episode, good energy. Fuck with this. You should be on more.
No, I would love to be on more, honestly, like dead ass. I would love to be on this more because
it's a good episode. I fuck with this episode.
Yeah, for real.
I would rewatch this.
I like the energy we all
Only
have
episodes
going on
I've ever rewatched was Troy's, Tyrell's first episode, and Talasia's episode.
I watched Tyrell's episode every single
Tyrell
Troy.
is fucking
Tyrell
hilarious. Troy and
Troy.
Tyrell. No, this motherfucker came up to the guy and was like, "Hey, yo, make sure you have me on Snap." I'm like,
Listen, all I'm gonna listen.
No, just not. I love Tyrell's episode.
Am I allowed to take a hot take on people on this podcast?
You can say whatever the fuck you want, but if you want
It's
us
an
to
open floor.
bleep things, I will for sure bleep things out.
No, listen, all I want to say is
trust
Troy
me.
raps hard, but this man's, first off, he doesn't drive high, and he talks and raps hard.
who?
Troy. He talks and raps all gangster and shit, and this man is too scared to drive high.
Well, I mean, he's like at the end of the day, he's still a human being.
I know.
I would be too. It's driving while intoxicated. 1, dangerous. 2, dangers of hurting yourself. 3,
Okay.
12.
This man, but this man smokes weed heavy like I do, and he sure as shit has a tolerance from all the cards that he does.
I don't do carts.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Oh, here's okay.
Too
Public
much-
service
too much
mess.
vitamin
Public
C.
service announcement. Carts.
Are fake.
Any live cart that you buy, any puff bar that you buy, is 110%
okay.
without
Okay.
a doubt
Whoa.
made in somebody's basement.
Oh.
Fake.
Oh, damn.
Bow, 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 bow.
Shots fired. Bow, 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 bow. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up. Make sure you like, subscribe. Thank you for enjoying this episode. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of this, we love you, and I'll give you $5 and a cookie.
I'm sorry for being so controversial.
All of our social
No, I'm
media.
genuinely sorry for being like...
Listen, as long as we never have a guest who's as controversial as Alex Jones, we will be perfectly fine.
As long as you
yeah.
As long as you don't do what happened last time with somebody's episode was dry as fuck and their views went.
No, I don't know. That's what I try to do. I honestly try to. I try to not be
if
dry.
If you say controversial stuff, it's gonna bring in more people.
Oh, well,
It really is, though.
You know what?
True.
No, I'm just playing.
Fuck your mama. Fuck your fucking macaroni and cheese.
Listen.
Fuck your grandma cookies.
David.
Listen.
It is 8:58. Calm down. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
my
use
mom's
indoor
downstairs,
voices.
bro.
She will kick everyone.
My mother's downstairs.
I do
and
not
she will
want to
tear you a new asshole, and you know she will.
She is so nice, and
And
I
you
do
know-
not want to
you
get
know
a
she
nice
will.
lady mad.
Love you.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't say it back.
Her door's closed. But anyways,
Okay.
thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. We're gonna head out, but yeah, peace. We'll see you in the next
It
one.
was nice rocking the boat.
It's gonna be in the. Whoa.
Welcome back to the Three Kings podcast. That's David. That's James. This is Xavier Eggy Torres. I'm
Mr.
Mason.
Cheese.
Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next
deep
one.
end
Bye.
like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what?
Peace
Out.
Dun, 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 dun.